we're going to block your line, telling telecoms to disconnect and discontinue numbers that have not been married to their NIN numbers, talking about phone numbers. And then the fury started, and a lot of people were like having conversations about this. Then what exactly is the problem? We have several databases, all right, that have been gathered particularly over the past 10 years. Why can't the government, the federal government in particular, synergize with all of these bodies, all the way from the BVN, remember that bank verification number, driver's licenses, bank verification number, a lot of people were very particular about, because they said, look, if a lot of people or many Nigerians, dare I say most Nigerians have bank accounts, right? So why don't you just extricate that same data? Because I remember when I got my own BVM, I had to thumbprint, and I think a picture of me was taken as well. That should have sufficed. The same thing was asked about the telecoms company, who had in the previous years had a registration process that was announced all over the airwaves and even in the print media. Go and register your line. If not, you'll be disconnected. So data had been collated as well. So what would have been optimal, many Nigerians suggested, was that, why don't you meet these people, bring together the information you've gathered from either the BVN, the SIM registration, voter ID, driver's licenses, and what have you, and then have a great way to help fight crime. Right, so people can be monitored, transactions can be better monitored, as we have these days in banking sectors. Although some people have questions about that, but hey, that's a conversation for another day. So it's done, right? And then the story started. Oh, we have to go here. We have to go and line up. Oh, the numbers are too much. The officials, or rather the members of staff at the registration offices, were complaining we don't have a lot of materials. People who had to pay, in some cases, 1,000, 2,000. Now, it seems across Port Harcourt, the standard fee now is 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira. And, the NIMC came out and said, no, it's wrong. Report any individual who you catch demanding for money, blah, 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 blah. But it hasn't actually stopped. So the question is it that the Nigerian populace like to pay 5,000 naira and not stress themselves? Or is it like they have commented talking about the workers of the NIMC that, hey, look, we are not being properly catered for, and so we need money to have these operations. We probably haven't been paid. Hazard allowance, talk about having this activity done during a period such as the pandemic. What's the protection levels like? Do we get screening? Do we get treatment? What's the hazard allowance like? We don't know. But this conversation right now is stemmed at the reaction to this new information. So the Ministry of Communication, and I'm reading from this day a newspaper, the Federal High Court in Lagos State has barred the federal government from blocking SIM cards linked to NIN numbers next month, which is this month, by the way. Okay, all right, so that's today. So from April, the deadline was meant to be April 9th, 2021. However, the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy had, through the Nigerian Communications Commission, asked operators to block SIM cards by April 9th, this month, about 8 days from now. So Nigerians gathered everywhere, like I stated, challenges left, right, and center. But now judgment has come. Justice M.A. Onyetenu ordered the deadline to be extended by 2 months from the day of the judgment. Right? Okay, great. The judge further declared that in the view of COVID-19 pandemic, the rising cases in Nigeria, the deadline given to over 200 million Nigerians to register their SIM cards with their NIN will lead to a rush, which we're seeing, thereby resulting to clustering of Nigerians, and causing a lot more problem. Yada, yada, yada. But this is where it's funny now, okay? So, it's going to be extended. It's not going to happen, according to this statement. But on social media, the comments I was seeing, what God cannot do does not exist. My God has shamed them. They want to do this. Have they carried out all the important things? Is it this one that they need to be doing? My God is working for me. Look at this. I knew if I was patient, I would not stress myself. Blah, 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 blah. Now, my question is this: will this order help in curbing the difficulties experienced by Nigerians trying to obtain their number? As it's been cancelled for now, are you going to continue to have your processes done? Or are you going to sit back, relax? Not relax, so there's a difference. Relax and not do it. Welcome to the Midday Dialogue. So 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007, and then the female caller line is 0817-923-0009. WhatsApp and Telegram available on 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. And then you get to our social media platforms at Nigeria Info PH across Twitter and Facebook. Good morning.
Hello, Sir Jude.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome.
How are you?
Very well. Thank you for joining us. Good morning.
Yes, Sir Jude, I am going to relax.
Yeah, good.
God has fought the battle.
God has fought the battle for you now.
Honestly, that policy did not come with a good intention.
Really? To provide security.
It has a hidden reason why they came up with.
What hidden reason? What hidden reason?
Saju, you know now.
No, but I don't know, because it makes sense for us to have numbers that can be linked to us. So in case we are in need of help, for example.
The government came up with a policy that people should go and register their SIM card.
Yes.
That the event that we did before was cancelled and was not backed up by law. Then you are telling me that such a government is a good government.
Well,
you know why they?
Yes, go on, please. Okay, so you were not particularly happy, but it did not say that the NIN is stopped. It's just saying the barring of line is stopped. So that means you have now given like an extended period to go without clustering to have your national identity number done. So you need to go and do your NIN.
At least they rush, and the collection of money by those in charge of it will not be like before.
Okay, all right. So once again, God has done it for you.
God has fought the battle. Yeah.
Wow, God has done it. You see the problem here? You see why it's 3, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, my name is Comrade Brain.
Welcome, Brain.
Yes, it's a welcome development. Yes, the truth is that we have driver's license. We have international passport.
How many people have that?
Okay, we have voter's card.
How many people have that?
At least 2/3 of Nigeria may have it.
You may be surprised.
We have BVN.
Okay.
At least every account holder
definitely has a BVN. Okay.
And that is a very good way of having a data of a citizen. Now, if you have account in River State, if you go to Jos, Sokoto, Kanu, and get to your bank, the moment you give your account number, give your name, all your details will come out from there. And then you make whatever
transaction that you need to do. Okay, fair enough.
So for me, the government is getting it wrong by putting a timeline. And this thing is not bring to the domain of the people that they can easily access the NII secretariat.
But you know the national identity card registration has been on for more than 4 years now. More than 4 years. I remember when it started, a lot of people were not going. I went to the one at Bar Road, opposite the former NDDC building, and you could barely find 50 people there 4 or 5 years ago. Why didn't we take it seriously then?
Yes, my brother. Why people don't take it serious? You know, this thing started from a Obasanjo regime. And all that went and did that, at a point in time, were cancelled. Was not effective. And as a national identification. From when you do it, doesn't count.
Mm.
You should have the ID card. But you tell me after going to spend time to get that is not valid anymore. So tomorrow, people look at it that this thing, tomorrow, it will also be invalid.
Will it now? Well, the government seems to be very adamant as to the efficacy and the importance of having the national ID number. Thank you very much, Braid 90.3. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Omamegbe Jude. I'm calling from Passport.
Good morning, Chris.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You need to understand. You know, this is Nigeria.
Obviously.
Yeah, and in Nigeria, everything about Nigeria. Let me ask this question. You know that I have voter's card.
You have what?
I have my voter's card.
Okay, you have your voter's card. Okay.
Yeah. Now, let me ask. What is the meaning of this NIN registration? What are they looking for? And let me remind you, this contract, do you know that some people fight for it? You know that this involves money?
Okay. Of course it does.
So now, go to Town Hall, Woji Town Hall here. They are collecting 3,500.
Interesting. They're still collecting money.
So now, don't you know that these people that are looking for this NIN registration, those agents that have been, don't you know that someone signed this big contract for them? You know how much?
But Chris, at the expense of sounding myopic, you do know that the reason behind having your number is a form, as it says, a form of identification. The idea in the long term, is that wherever you go, as long as you have that number, if you need assistance or if you need to be tracked, it will be easier for you to be managed. That's the reason behind this system. It's the same thing that America has with Social Security number. The idea is people should be registered as citizens of a country.
Okay, let me surprise you. What of my grandmother in the village that is up to 100 and
she's meant to have it. Everybody is meant to have it, Chris.
Okay, now let me tell you something. See, before I start, I tell you, this is Nigeria. Is bail free in Nigeria? Is bail free?
At certain circumstances, yes, it's meant to be free. It's when the courts say something.
About the bail. See, there's something we need to understand. I'm a realist, yes, me, and I read government, all their policies. You say this thing. In which of the network company would like you to cost their life? Do you know that you take them before they convince you? Now they have before they will beg you to collect their children. So after sending those children to the streets and convince people to receive them, you start again. This is pure politics. It cannot cost anything. You know how much I spend in a day?
Well, it can be affected, Chris. I understand the financial challenges there are enormous, right? You know, the telecoms company wouldn't want to lose that, but don't forget, these telecoms companies operate under the auspices of the federal government, so they are not bigger than the federal government. And the federal government says, "Hey, this should be done. It should be done." 90.3. Good morning.
Yeah, good.
Good morning. Are you thanking God too? Has God done it for you?
I can say God has not done
Oh, okay. All right. Please call us back. That line is not particularly clear. All right. WhatsApp now. 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. Once again, please, when you call in or you send your message, it would be good for you to turn down the volume of your radio set and leave a name so we can address it. All right. So, good morning, Jude. I wonder why this government is not interconnected when it comes to issues of this sort. I expected JAM, that has already made it mandatory for students to have NIN, else no registration, to reverse their earlier position for the public to go the normal process. Kelvin Frank in Port Harcourt. 90.3. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, there is a question I want to ask. This national ID card now, we are talking about. Now that I myself, I don't have job, and where do I get 4,000 naira to go and give to them already?
Well, that's the thing. You're not meant. The organization has said, "Hey, look, if you find anybody, report to the authorities. You're not meant to pay for it."
But you know, you are still collecting money. The organization say, "Oh no, you know quite right. You are still collecting money." I know how many times I've gone there, and anytime I go there, they talk of money. I just quietly go back.
So you've never have you ever waited till it got to your turn and have the process done? Have you ever waited?
I have the form. I have seen the form. So that
No. Have you waited till it got to your turn? Let's say you waited, you have the form, but it's now time for them to.
There's not much people there. If you come at room go to civic center here, there's not much people, but such thing is still existing, happening there.
That's what I'm saying. Have you waited till you be on the line? Oh, yeah, come, let us take your picture and put your finger. Have you waited till you got to that process, to that stage?
Where they call up, where they tell you of money when I know I don't have.
Well, why don't you try first? Try and then remind them that you're not meant to pay, because Nigerians have done that. And I'll tell you of a Nigerian who did that recently. He went to artillery to have his NIN done, right? He had the BVM, hey, go to this center, go to this telecoms place, and he was there under the sun. Then it started to drizzle. They were all huddled up together. And then the person said, "Hey, look, it's my turn. What's going on?" And sir said, "Look, I don't care if they paid. The law says I should stand here. When it gets to my turn, you attend to me. Why do I have to pay?" Hey, the person said, "I will not leave here until it is done." Guess what? It was done. Well, bottom of the hour, let's go for a quick commercial break. Has God done it for you in the process of banning or stopping the ban on SIM cards? Let's find out. More importantly, are you going to use this time to go and get your SIM card, your NIN number? Would you get that? We'll find out when we return.
It's your right to know. Nigeria.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers.
We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on Nigeria Info. Get midday dialogue about hard facts, and 92.9 Info. Fire in the morning.
All right, welcome back to the Media Dialogue right here on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Numbers to call 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0000, and then the female caller line is 0817-923-0009. WhatsApp and Telegram available on 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. All right, across Twitter and Facebook at Nigeria Info PH is a handle to follow.
I do.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Jude,
Welcome, Dan.
You do not call our SIM card, we register all our SIM cards. Another one. You do not have our business.
Yes, we do.
All this telecom, this NIN people can use it. When they are talking of COVID-19, come and see people at Glow office. They are crowded here. They are joining themselves for that tracking. How they want COVID-19 to finish. Like what to do this one, we register our voter card, then put all those unit by unit. Go to the village, the type of the branches, every put unit by unit, people can go and do it. But also our grandparents that are in the village are using phone. We are now online to call them. What are they going to do?
That's why the registration process is meant to go across the entire country.
They will not start and buying. So that those one are going to do all those things, I will save it. They will tire and they will open up the lines. But there are suffering people who come out here, people are leaving their job. Most will lose their
True.
job.
It's, yeah,
It's not good now.
yeah, totally. I totally agree with you. It's been it's very challenging and a bit of an inconvenience for individuals, because the truth is, that's why a lot of people, Nigerians, have been asking, this thing should be better organized and managed. Really, it really should, and I think it can be better organized and managed. But this is why it is needed. Now, let's start with the very first premise. A lot of people say, oh, we have driver's license. How many Nigerians actually drive? And don't forget, the number of drivers would either increase or decrease depending on the number of factors. Finances, for example, do more and more people have cars? And people would age. Some people would die at some point in time. So the younger ones, do you want to give a 10-year-old a driver's license? Of course not. Then someone said, BVN, the same thing. Not a lot of people use the banking sectors. Yes, a lot of people do, right? The banking sector in Nigeria has grown immensely in the past years. But Nigerians who don't have bank account. So how do we cap the way international passport? Many Nigerians would out of the country. How many? Oh, yeah, okay. So we don't have all of that. Why this is now to get back. We a lot of people owns and everything, but there are still individuals that still do have a mobile phone. Now, I'm not here holding brief. I'm saying that it's not a bad idea to have a uniform system. It would have, if I just get on the average. However, it is still not a bad idea to have people come up. Anybody can register for the NIN. So you come up, you have it done. Some argue that maybe the system in the US should be replicated. Your TV, your social security number, you move on with life. But in this, even your social security number, you need a license if you want a car. If you want to ride a motorcycle, you need a license. Numbers there. You open a bank account, there are still details. That's in detail. All of these are some of checks and balances. Since the line, you have to wait, or you use this time to find a safe center to have your registration done. Good morning, 93.
Yeah, good morning. This is Mr. Zion.
Good morning.
And I'm never in support of this process from the onset. And these have gotten mine, but I'm not in support of it. When I studied the process, it's seamlessly less important to us. You are linking the phone numbers, right? I stand to be corrected. Before each SIM card is being sold, is being registered. What have we done with that registration? That registration. Check that there was a time there was also a jam lock like this on network offices.
Yes.
We jam for registration. We jam for upgrade, for this, for that. What have we done with it? Let me be honest to you. Even the calls we are making, automatically it should be registered by the network provider.
Okay.
And so time, Mr. Zion Mess also called to Nigerian Info. And this is his conversation. Why can't we use that same process to register and protect Nigerians?
But once again, you forget there's a very important element to this registration process. Biometrics. That's why you need to be physically present to have your fingerprints taken and all of that.
Network providers need to call me, Mr. Zion. Come in social time for your biometric registration based on 070 whatever number you have been using as Mr. Zion. Careful that more people than this jam pack and stress pain.
Okay. That's why a lot of Nigerians have been talking about improving the organization system. This idea that you're giving is a good one.
Jude, do you also know that this process has exposed us how corrupt we are country? We are not exposing our limitations. We are not showing our problems. I said and I believe that if truly our leaders have this registration for what importance to grow this nation, we will not be suffering like this. And this registration should not have a closing date. It should be a continuous
process, right?
Mr.
Okay.
Zion.
All right, that's not a bad suggestion. It should be a continuous process. That way, people don't have to gather around and cause a commotion. 9.3. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Yeah. Please, honorable. I am not somebody that, like for example, now my aged mother in the village about this thing.
Yes.
I bought the SIM card and I did the registration. They even texted me to come back again for the I still went back. And they wrote my aged mother. They can't do this kind of, but people say that they need their face, they need their fingerprints. How can you get the aged mother that can't even move from here to
like I said, that's why a lot of people have been asking for it to be better managed, because the idea is not just for you to have a number, but your biometrics is very important. You know, I can't go on to explain why, but it makes sense so that people don't steal your identity, people don't use your phone to do and commit crimes like we've seen in the past.
Yes, that is the problem. But what my own concern now is this. What about our age mothers and father?
Very true. Very true.
That we used to reach at times. See, if they cut any of my line because I'm paying my tax, everything they ask me to do, I have with voter card, I have national ID card, I have everything, anything that they need. I have my anything they need. They should go there. I go frankly to the bank every time. What we again, I go to ATM machine. You are seeing my face. You price that ATM machine will capture you. So which other, if they cut my line, no mask. Even them that acquire this thing, even the business, they are making business with the federal government, bringing this program, because those people that go to the National Assembly and negotiate for this thing, there is deal there. If you don't know, how much are they charging people? Even if one naira, in a filling station, you pump attendant squeeze one naira from your this thing. 100 people in a day, you know how much? Those people are making millions of go to this 3,500, and you want me to go and
but once again, those amounts are not legal. Those amounts are the what do you call them? The agents there who are unlawfully collecting and requesting the sums. Exactly. Once again, I asked, if you refuse to pay the bribe, would they stop you from doing it?
That is not, no, there is something we call bribe. If it's a bribe, they will be doing it hidden. But this one is openly. But you are collecting bribe in Obiapo local government. The bribe will run there. You are staying in government premises and collecting bribe openly. Somebody is telling me, and the federal government and the state government telling me that they are not aware. It's just like what we see is just like the same thing in police station. If you say you pay, they will tell you it's not true. You did not pay any money. But you are the one. If they cut any of my line, both president own, both governor own, no mask. The one waiting in my own village, any mask that is in my village, they will vandalize it. It will not work.
No. Once again, whilst you have a right to be emotive, whilst you have a right to express your concern, but making threats like that's unbecoming, and it's actually very, very counterproductive. It's very sometimes before we make statements, it's difficult, but sometimes pause and look at the long-term effect of what you were going to say. It's a suggestion. It's a conversation. And like we've heard from some very interesting individuals who have probably made plans, and I'm very sure intelligent people who are listening will say, oh, okay, they said this. Let's try and do this. That's the whole idea. But for you to make threats like that, it defeats the purpose. And let me tell you, if any of these things they have been done before are vandalized, who's going to be affected? Everybody. You can't reach, in quotes, your aged parent in the village. You can have your business run. I mean, be very, very mindful, not to just be overtly emotive and speak out of turn. It's not good. Don't forget you. Yes, you are meant to set an example for those younger than you are. Good morning, 91.3.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Yeah, Mr. Jude. First of all, in Port Harcourt or in South, that is where they collect money. So we are the one bewitching ourselves here.
Oh, interesting.
If you go to the northern part of the country, it is absolutely free there. So if you ask me, make we enjoy what we do ourselves. So why we coming on radio to cry? When it's the same Nigeria, up north, they are begging people, come and do it for free. And let me also say that it is not only the NIN office that does it. The Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy has given license to other telecommunications to do it, and other agencies too, to do it for free. So why are Nigerians going to queue at that office when there are so many other people that are doing it? And if you watch out, their banners are everywhere. You know, so why do we choose to suffer ourselves? Mr. Jude,
yes, please.
For me, I don't even cry for people who choose to suffer, and I don't even want to help them. That is me. I can say it once. If you take it, fine. If you don't take it, you leave it. So if somebody has chosen to go and pay, let the person go and pay, because there are people that have done it for free, and I am one of them that did not pay a dime. I went there, wait for my turn, and then I did it, and I get my sleep, and I went back. They said Port Harcourt too.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been listening. People are crying. They pay this, they pay that, they pay low. Who is bewitching us? Who they do us this kind of thing for this town? You know, why are we like this? Why are we like this? Why do we choose to suffer ourselves?
Well, that's the $1 million question. All right, 90.3. All right, let's get to the WhatsApp platform. I get to read your messages. All right, good morning, Jude. All right, government has succeeded in building a no trust in such a no trust situation, and as such, people don't trust the process. Again, it was right to link the NIN, but they were reacting and to their selfish interest, which gives rise to more doubt. Why not link the NIN since 2017? This shows that the process was faulty. Ubong in Port Harcourt. Thank you very much, Ubong. All right, if every government comes and introduces data collection, they make innocent people suffer under each time they introduce data collection. I did national ID card, but I never saw it. But even those who had it are told it's invalid because there's a new national ID card. Wow. I have nothing to do with this government. I've linked my wife's NIN to my line, and that is it. I can't keep myself. George in Port Harcourt. Good morning, Jim. My question is, how do they know who is a Nigerian? People from neighboring countries can register and claim to be Nigerians. And yes, that's another pertinent question that a lot of people have been asking. Ideally, if you get to see the form, you know, there's a place where, you know, it talks about nationality, right? Ideally. However, you know, a lot of our brothers and cousins from other parts, neighboring parts, have naturalized, if I can say so, to be Nigerians, because, you know, this is where they get to have their economic sustenance from. So I don't know. It's a very tricky question, Andy, but it's a good question. It's a very tricky one. 9.3. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. For me, if this whole new issue is about enhancing security, I'm in support of it.
Yes, it is about it.
Because one of the things that Nigeria lacks is this data, individual or citizen data profiling or statistics, which operates in civilized climate. Because, like, let's say you go to US, if you shop from the airport, from where you get your visa to your shopping from point to point, there's a trace about you. So tomorrow they can track you down, they can know what is your consumables, what your likes are, where you are, at what point in time, what did you spend. But in the case of Nigeria, now after gathering all this profile, what are they going to do with it? Because our leaders so far are not ready to invest into that kind of security technology that will enhance what we all desire, not what they desire.
But it can't be nothing, because if you remember, with the advent of the BVN, security around the banking sector has greatly improved. Let's be very honest. People are able to trace, track, monitor financial.
Before you know, say snake na snake. I mean, a leopard cannot change his spot. Not like that cup of leader that will give me what I have seen after this control, what I know that of the report. Then I will believe. But so far, they have done several things. When they were already very expensive, then they say it's for security. Then they say that. Now, what are they doing with even the NIN they are doing now? You saw people who go and do NIN. You're not concerned about man hour. If you look at the management and human resources, man hour is what is productivity. People go there and spend hours, days, weeks for something that can be done swiftly. You do not make arrangements, but you don't care. But if the president is coming, they will clear the whole road, give him extra service, and they will say, the president has done it, and they feel me and Mr. President, please, what's rubbish? It's an insult to every individual that they waste their time there. Okay? It is that rush.
That's good. Yeah.
People to be compared to pay, to be exported.
Very true.
Now,
Very true.
come on the media that they are exporting people money. What have the leadership done? Have they sent any probe to go there?
Yeah, well, they have. If you no, but they have. They listed. I remember NIMC did. They listed a number. Hey, report anybody who's demanding money.
Carry your phone. If you send your report that they are spy with your camera, you will see a lot of evidence. It's going on. People they don't care. You understand? You're wasting people's time. The networks are not working. People go there, please spend hours. They are fighting unnecessarily, and you don't care. You say you're doing NIN. You're doing a good thing, but in the wrong way.
In the wrong way. All right. So Nigerians have been asking for years. Look, can we do this in a much better way? You know, can we harness technology? Why do we have to go out en masse to queue, to cluster? We're meant to be declustering. We're meant to be avoiding large crowds. He makes a very good point that it is very unsavory to have these situations done. Meanwhile, the politicians and the big wigs, they get to just walk in, strolling there. Oh, he's working, go and do yours. But hey, look at the stress and the inconvenience that many Nigerians have been placed under just because they want to, as it were, obey the law. Yes. The average Nigerian, that's my belief, the average Nigerian is a law-abiding citizen. 9.3. Good morning.
Good morning, John.
Good morning, welcome.
I'm from with Kabari.
Good morning, Kabari.
Jude, let me tell you.
Yes, please.
Nigeria government are robbing its citizens. Yes, they are robbing its citizens. Nigeria government have actually shown that they are corrupt. They are running a criminal kind of government.
Wow.
Are you people like this in 3,000? Go to the unit behind you and see microfinance bank inside the University of Port Harcourt campus. There they give the white one, start paying 5,000 naira. When you come back for the original, you pay 1,000, 6,000, 2,000. Just behind you and see inside the University of Port Harcourt campus. Let me tell you. You see what is going on in Niger Delta today, South Africa in particular, is as a result of we not having a principle.
We not having a what?
Hello?
No, repeat that, please. I didn't hear you.
I said a lot of things that is going on in the South Africa as a result of we not having a principle that is objective to stop all the message that is being made on the South Africa. I am not then advocating for such, but I tell you, thank God I have my NIN, because if I don't, any office I bring forth into, I will stop violence there. If possible, we will raise down that up. I cannot get talking. I'm too busy. I'm not taking this. That will expect me to pay. But if you are even talking of evidence, like the last caller said, if you need evidence,
we have evidence. It has been pushed forward to the authorities, which is why the NIMC months ago said, "Hey, look, there's no money. Nobody should collect money. 5,000. If you find anybody, report them, and they'll be dealt with." That's what happened.
That is a media call. I said inside an institution that is called by federal government that you have security, market by security. My I said they are collecting
Okay, fine. No, Kabar, just because we need to get to the news now. So let me ask you. So this ban, or rather this stop, the federal courts are saying, hey, stop, no need to have lines disconnected. Do you think it's going to encourage Nigerians now to get their NIN without all of this rancor?
Even that stand was supposed to come long ago. It was supposed to come long ago. Why will it come now? As at when we were even preventing, putting knowledge of preventive measures, people were rushing, clustering just to ensure they get their business, and as at the stand is coming. To me, let me tell you something, my brother. Like I said, Nigeria government is running a criminal government. That is just my stand. I can say it anywhere.
All right. It's not happy with the way the government has been carrying out its functions. Yes, it's a good idea, but not done properly. News, top of the hour. And when we return, we will be talking about doctors who, once again, are on strike.